quiet on New Year's Day. Right then, well, there you go. I'm going to go pretty big today. Going to go to Go Board City. You'll see, I got to 11:11 last night, and I just went to sleep. Didn't hear a thing until like 5 o'clock in the morning when I heard some police sirens, which I presume was on this main road. And I don't know, they're probably chasing some young guys and decided to run the gauntlet or something. Who knows? I don't know. Wasn't me this time. So there you go. I didn't go out last night because I've got a plan, you see. Got a plan. And you'll see the beginning today of the plan. Most things are closed, so I can't get a few things, but that's alright. Off to the warehouse. And yeah, New Year's Day. Oh, it was really quiet earlier. It's like about 10:30 in the morning now, and therefore, like everything's pretty much everything's closed. The fishing shop over there is open. There's a couple of convenience stores. That's pretty much it. And yeah. And tomorrow probably a bunch of things will be closed. Anyways, I'm rambling now. Can you believe it? On a New Year's Day, and I'm relatively sober. I had a few beers and fell asleep. Fantastic. There you go. Alright, now let's go to Go Board City. Well, it's going to be a beautiful day, that's for sure. Look at that. Nice sunshine going on. Hey, the zombies are starting to wake up now. Actually, there's quite a few bikers out today. Seeing quite a few, the street bikers. Look at that. There we go. A gorgeous day. Yes. I think I'm gonna put in like a bunch of 14-hour days and make a few things happen. Yes. Yes. In a great mood. Oh yeah, I'm like been planning this for quite a few weeks for this very day to begin. So 2022, to all my 377 subbed up Ronins. Actually, it's 376 now. Someone out there must have had a bit of a laugh last night. Oh yeah, you got 377, do you? Click. Oh well, if they don't want to be on the journey, then that person doesn't want to be on the journey, then fair enough. Alright, here we go. Continue. Yep, some of the bikers are out in force today. I was on the highway just coming off that thing there, like that dude is doing. I saw a young guy blasting around here. I do have it on good authority that someone came around here flat, didn't let off the throttle at all. Around this corner. That particular person doesn't do that stuff anymore. Nope. Yeah, this corner here. I'm having trouble remembering who that was. Just go for neutral. Well, I've got a box here from a chap from Bulgaria. He sent me a presento and I haven't opened that yet. So I'm going to open that a bit later, and I just want to show you guys the wonders of this sunshine that we're about to see as we're going to turn into the this rice field. Look at that. I like it here. I could go the other way, but some people like to see this. So there you go. Wonderful spot for a picnic here. I dropped the tailgate and eat here on occasion. Sometimes when the rice is all up in bloom and all that, ready for harvest, it's just really magnificent. Yes, it is. Now, hopefully I won't. I've got 2 batteries and also got 2 memory cardy things, and therefore should be able to get quite a lot of a photo shoot done today. Yes! Now if I shut up, I'll keep my battery power going. Do have the charger too, so that's good. Okie dokie. Now, just before I get this day started, Crowy's going to be happy. I can hear him up there. There's no one here, no one in the whole complex. Yeah, I bought this rice last night, so I've been sitting there all day. Bought this bento, and Crowy's. I wonder if Crowy likes lemon. Give him that. So and that's all. It's all gone pretty hard, but he'll eat it. There you go, Crowy. Now, I'm going to do. Right, I'll chuck that on the roof in a minute. Now, this particular thing came from Bulgaria. A bloke, one of my eBayers. And let's see what we're going to do is open it right now. Yes, he said it's a traditional Bulgarian gift or something like that. There we go. What we got here? There we go, like that. Yeah. That's some good tape, man. I hope he sent me some tape like this. I could use that. Hey? Yeah. Bulgarian guy, you can send me some tape. This is awesome stuff. Alright, now let's have a look here. Here's a plastic thing there, and something in here. Yes. Right, let's continue the investigation. Right. Actually, Puddin's Fab Shop had to create another YouTube channel because people send him so much stuff that he's actually made another channel to open up his gifts and stuff. I mean, people send him some amazing tools and just all sorts of stuff for his family, you know, just great stuff, toys. His channel like really blew up, and like I've been watching it go to like 100 grand. 100,000 subbies and all that stuff. Always do that. What do we have here, I wonder? What's in here? There you go, Bulgaria. Thanks, mate. What do we got here? We got these thingies here. This ball thingy here. Hey, that smells nice. What else we got in there? More investigation time. Crowy's out there. He's hang on, I better put that rice out there right now because Crowy's starting to make some serious noise. Hang on, I'll be back. That's my call for him. Right then, now. Here we go, he's already on the roof. Just heard him fly off. He knows me, he knows I'm here. Right, what else have we got here? Right. Check that one, these. Some kind of smell type stuff. Nice. Oh wow, look at this, eh? And this is, that's a lovely towel thing. That'll go, I'll use that, definitely. A nice towel here too, I'll use that, definitely. Alright, oh wow, look at that, cool. Hey, isn't this rad? Don't have any more of those thingies. Right, so I would say that this is some kind of perfumey type of smell stuff. Let's have a look in here. Presents. Actually, another chap sent me, oh nice, look at that. Another chap sent me, this thing here, which is a striker. And, that's just rad. I use that for this, you see. Yeah. Right then. Wait till you see these bells I have. Right then, now. What do we have here? Handmade glycerine soap. Nice. Well, I do stink, so now I won't. Some hand cream with natural rose water. Right on. Thanks, mate. That's really nice. That's really nice of you. Thank you very much. This is rad. I like this. This is course. Oh, it's a bag, isn't it? I'm going shopping with that. Yeah, because you got to pay for your like shopping bags and that these days, and therefore that will be my shopping bag. Right then, thank you very much, sir. Arigatou gozaimashita. Yeah, see, I've got some good subbies out there. There you go. That's a lovely present indeed. Right then, let's have a look at these, shall we? It's New Year's Day, so everything's closed, but what I'm going to do is get a couple of more of these. This one goes with that one up there. That's a beautiful bell. I'm surprised that didn't sell. I think they think that because it's small, not crazy small, but it's quite expensive. That's a beauty. It has to have that price. Anyways, yeah, these are just fantastic. These will be separate listings. So what I'll do, I'll pick up a couple of more of these. So they've got chamfers on them, and that's where you use to strike with the striking points. Now these are beautiful bells right here. Here's a Japanese temple bell, bronze Buddhist. Now, let's see my notes. No one can read my notes. I can't even read my stuff and notes. Alright, what have we got here? Let's see. This particular one here. Now you see, let me just show you something first of all. See here, this is a beautiful bronze piece here too. Now all the corking, there's a lot of corking, you know, like the chalk stuff is still in there. And so you'll find with these, a lot of, like this one for instance, a lot of the chalk is just corking, it's just chalk, you see. You could run that over a rag or clean that up if you want to do something like that. That's more, it's just chalking, but it's a little bit, see how it's with the casting, it's a little bit more difficult to get in there. I guess you could get a brush in there, but I'm just going to leave them the way they are. That's bronzing. That's just aging right there. You can see that. You can see where they've hung it. They've had an iron, as they do, an iron hook on that one, so you can see where it's the rusting from the iron hook has touched the handle section. See, there's more aging in there. And you can see the bronzing, the cleansing of the bronzing from when it would have swung a bit in the wind or something like that. And let's see now, in the typhoon, I guess, it'd take a bit, but as you strike it, I guess. Yeah, so you can see it, the bronzing coming through there. It's all bronze. And as with this one, they did also have an iron hook that they attached to, they hung this up too. So there you go. Size wise, this particular one here is now how do I judge them? Right, I just go via that one's got a lot more corking on it. So this one here, from that point right there, oh no, sorry, that middle point right there, let's see, it's 420 millimeters tall, and diameter wise, well, it'd be a little bit more to the nodes, but diameter wise, measuring from here to here, is let's see, it's 245 millimeters diameter, and same with that. Now this one here is that's 420 mil tall, that's 415 mil tall, so just slightly, just an edge smaller. So that'd just be casting stuff. Now, beautiful pieces. Now these I presume that might have had a bit of a nick in it, so it's been licked up there. Beautiful stuff. No cracks, nothing like that. The sound is fantastic. Separate listings, and I'm gonna, because of the last 3 weeks I've been kind of shelling out. I'm like, shit. I'm gonna have to sell these pretty cheaper than what they deserve actually, but just so I can recoup some funds, keep myself in shoes. Starting to cool down a bit. Beautiful day, but I turned on that beast. 8 degrees now right here. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, she's starting to cool down. She ain't too warm out here, I can tell you. But a beautiful, beautiful winter's day. This is New Year's Day, yeah. So New Year's 22. So generally I'd be off my face for the like 4 or 5 days in bed going trying to recover, but no, I just didn't go out. Now these both are from, I would say that these are commission bells to commemorate in likelihood the change, like going through the change of the bell ceremony, something like that. There are a few paint flecks here and there, but not a whole lot, so I would say, yeah, these are, sometimes, for instance, because these are the same design, we'll get to that, it could be, sometimes like a major bell can crack over centuries, and what they do is they melt them down and they create memorial bells from that material. Possibly that could be the case here, so, and it retains its spirit, you know. It's a possibility. Now this here, both of them come from the Taishoji, ji meaning temple, also Otela means temple. Now there are quite a number of Taishoji in well, there's many that are in ruins of these temples. So for many centuries they've had the Taisho. Taisho generally refers to 1912 to 1926 as the Taisho period, but that's not the case here. There's a major Taishoji in Tokyo, and there's quite a number around Japan, and quite a number of places where they once existed. And this also, as you can see from here, is also from the Taishoji. There you go. So, it's these are beautiful. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'll set them up, and we'll give them a bit of a bonk, give them a bit of a ring, eh? There you go. Right, and then I'll get on to, oh my, preparation. Yeah, preparing weights and measures. I've been putting stickers on all these things for weights and measures and blah blahs, and informations and all that sort of stuff. Oh, let's mention this thing here too. This was kind of an obligation buy, really. I didn't really want this. I call this the Leaning Tower of Goljinoto. Yeah, it's a modern piece for a screw-in piece. It's got all the bell representations, and I'll sell this cheap. And I'm thinking, oh, sea freight those. Thinking I can sea freight these, but also there is the tentative. See, they still don't have Cell Economy Air, Raid the Bastille, and therefore they still have in my pocket here the tentative extra charges on EMS freight, which freighting is very expensive via air, but they certainly aren't taking too long, so that's kind of alright. Let's go through my files in my pocket here. Tentative extra charge, so it'll be very expensive via air. I'll have to figure that out. I'll list that. But sea freight, I mean, if you check out my feedback, you'll find that a chap received a bell, very pleased, and put that in my feedback. So things are getting through, and so there you go. And yeah, people are receiving stuff. It's just so many ships have been blocked up. They're trying to do something about it, which is alright. Finally. Anyways, yeah, they tend to give extra charge. They lump on it. Once they get into some serious weights, you know, it gets pretty serious. So, sea freight, you know, used to be 6 weeks to 3 months, and some people waited 5 months, you know. So, yeah, we're going to do something about that. Anyways, once their pockets start getting hit, and the investors and the you know, people with all the stocks and all the stuff, and then once they start getting snotty, things are just going to miraculously change. Funny how the world works, eh? Alright then, I'll set those up in a minute. I'll take some pictures of this thingy. The Leaning Tower of Goldenoto. Yeah. Well, it's cute though. Right then, someone will want that. Yeah. Right, these, I know someone out there was asking me to get one of these. So yeah, you know, you might want to get onto these. They're good. Right. Okay, I'll sandwich in a bit of video with the editing thing on the Leaning Tower of Goldenoto. Isn't this cute? I didn't want this. Leaning one. But that's cool. It's got this modern screw-in deal here, and actually that's a two-piece from memory. Yes, what was that? I think that was, yeah. There we go. Two-piece there, bit of a thread. Yeah, I'll just sea freight this thing. I'll sell it cheap. There you go. Isn't it groovy? What's going on with that? The Leaning Tower of Goldenoto. I've never seen that before. Got all the bell representation thingies. Yeah. So that's still pretty cool. Right, there you go. Now I'm going to hang those up. Yes. Right, oh, hang on. Yeah, I'll just mention it's 420 mil to the tip of the spire right there. Yeah. Right, now I'm going to do this. Right then, let's do this. Crowy was back. He's taken all the rice. He's happy. They've had a good year. Right, and the crows in my area too. They've had a good year. Now, let's do this. My elaborate system of it's a bit silly, but we got it done. You're done. And what you got to do is adjust your hook system so you can get them all nice and level and all that. So here we go. There we are. Ooh, that one over there. Ooh. Beautiful. See, striking with the chamfer, and this is a new one, and this belongs to that one. And I'll get a couple more of these. And as you can see, that's the Taishoji right there, Taishoji right there, and this one being 5 mil taller than that one. All right, let's do this. And these, I've struck them once each. Really. And with a striker. Once with just this. Dung, dung. I was like, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so with the chamfer, and they only need a very light strike, so I was wondering whether I should get a slightly heavier one than this, but I think this is excellent. Yeah, just a tap. Yeah, beautiful. Good, deep, beautiful resonance. Yeah, I don't even want to strike them hard because you don't. And this camera's all wonky, as some of you might know, so they've got to keep the mic away from them, or else it goes. Right. Hopefully the sound will come out well with the this camera thing, because oh yeah, these have got spirit for sure. Oh my. Beautiful. Might have been way too close and too hard for that, so you just gotta get a rhythm. You'll get it. Sometimes people put the strikers up here and just wedge them in like that and they stay. There you go, magic. And what? Right then. I saw that at a temple years ago. Yeah, that's better. I like that. Woo, that's beautiful. Yeah, so just a tap and you're good. Try slightly harder. Oh god, I'm too afraid to. There you go. Oh wow, I'm too afraid to. I was probably due to that guy there. Oh, there's no one around here. What's going on? There we go, there's the other striking point right there. Beautiful, just beautiful. These are good. Oh yeah, total recommendation. Yeah. If only we had cell economy, yeah. Yeah, look at that. You just gotta get that power right and you'll get a right there on the center. Beautiful. I've seen bells where you've had just striking marks all over the show, like some that are hundreds of years old, you know, and then come out and just go bonk. I don't know, maybe they've had a few too many osakes or something and totally missed the striking point. Whoa, that's way too hard. Not want to sell them now. Oh, beautiful. Wow. I hope that I've got the camera far enough away. I can always come back on the morrow. Plan to pick up a few of these on the morrow anyways. Yeah, there you go. So it's a traditional style, brand new, even got the thingy on it, the barcode thing. Yes, alright, he belongs to him. And I'll plonk him in there somehow. I like going there. He used to go in there when he was over there. Maybe he's not happy because I moved him. There we go. Right, you go there. And you can go back there. Yeah. Now. Yeah, sadly, there's no form of freight to Canada. A chap offered me some pretty decent money. Not decent enough, but you know, there's people out there that definitely want that. Now, what I'm going to do is re-secure that with that instead of taking them down, and so I can come back on the morrow and strike them again. Yeah. My. Oh, I'm going to shut up and get on to the... Oh, God, I like these. Yeah. Right. I sure do like going to Go Board City. Alright, let's see what we have here. Now, I've got my notey things. Now, this one here, I'm calling it GB, Go Board number 10. And, what's it, NYD, New Year's Day of 2022. Alright. Now, this here is a real deal Kaya no Ki, or some people pronounce it Kayaki no Ki. Old school. And look at this, it's like gone all wavy. It's got nicks, it's got bonks, it's got cracking. Just old school. These is super old school. We'll get onto that in a second. Now, I'm calling this a repair board. Doesn't really have to be, but hang on. Yep. This one here, this leg's a bit loose, and so what you can do, what they often do, is put a little bit of like paper in there, knock them in, and then you're good to go. And what I suggest is, yeah, God, using my fist. Yeah. Alright, pop that back in there. Now, what I suggest, because it's over all these years, you know, I'd say it's probably late Edo period, something like that. Edo period 1603 to 1868. I'll tell you why I think that in a second. Yeah, once you get that sort of knocked in with a bit of paper, I could do it, but yeah, so I'm going to sell these sort of El Cheapo, selling them pretty cheap because I've been buying a bunch of stuff, and I gotta make, I don't know, I bought those. Anyways, now, and then you can sort of get it to sit better, I guess, and then sort of lick them up on the bottom there, and so there you go, like that, and she sits real good. So yeah, this is old school. Look at all these old sort of, that's just old school cracking from the wood, and see how it's flowed like that after all these years. Now look at these, my. Now for the price, this is ridiculously good. A lot of work. I've got to get some. I've got to have some box protectors, stuff like that. I've got particular types of boxes that I purchase. Yeah, I get some boxes for free from this bloke. He's really cool, but for go boards I have to get a particular type because of size restrictions, all that. Sea freight, you know, it's still taking a long time, but stuff is getting through. People are contacting me and saying they're getting their stuff and they're really happy. Now, let me show the piece de resistance. Now, these lids are different. Look at this. That's old school. Just old school stuff. Now, this has got a bit of a hodgepodge, a couple of newer ones put in there, but these are real deal Edo period shells. These are older than this board, I believe. Now, look at these. These are the real deal. These are beautiful. So as you can see, for them, these are just, yeah, look at that. They're the real deal. So as you can see from the price I'm going to put on it, it's just silly because it's a lot of work to do all this, but disseminating the beauty of Japanese culture around the world, that's what I do. Now, let's see, do I have, what's my notes here? I'm going to call this a repair board, because I think artisans out there be well keen to sort that out and maybe, I don't know, clean it up, or it's just good. It's cool. That's a man's board. I like them like that. Now, Kia with Edo period shells, mismatched lids, and you see cracks, nicks, bonks. I've written here, cool as. Yeah, so there you go. That is number 10. Alright, now I'm going to move on to number 9. Yes, number 9. And then there were 9. Take me down to Go Board City. Alright then. Now this thing here, this is old school. Probably late Edo, something like that. Someone out there might be able to tell me that. Probably the maker's mark right there. This is beautiful. Yeah, no legs. This is Kaya no Ki, and I'm just going to sell it as is, just like that. Crazy cheap. And yeah, sea freighting, all that stuff. You know the drill. Calling this GB number 9, New Year's Day 2022. This is probably early 1800s, something like that. Kaya no Ki, Kaya wood. Some people pronounce it Kayaki no Ki. Some roughage going on there. It's just gorgeous, very smooth indeed. What have I written down in my notes here? No legs, Rep B. So that's a repair board, old school Kaya. Yeah, that's nice. Like the surface itself is really gorgeous. I didn't want to go through my resources over there to put things with it. I figure someone could just get some El Cheapo pieces or something, or I don't know. But yeah, it is very nice. Someone might want to make up some legs for it. Yeah, that's just rad and crazy cheap. So I think you'll like that. Right, let's move on to number 8. Yes. Alright, and then there were 8. Now this thing here, it's made out of sugi wood, which is a type of pine, and type of Japanese pine. And because it's such a monster, it has to go in 2 boxes. That bit, and the legs will go in another box with these. Now these here, I just chucked these in. These are just plastic cases with, lo and behold, just plastic pieces, just to get you going, so that you've got something to play with at least. Gonna sell this crazy cheap because it's gonna be very expensive to send due to it's just a monster. I'm calling it a repair ball. Let's see in my notes here. I'm calling it GB number 8 on the New Year's Day 2022. Man, a lot of this is just notes from me really, but huge sugi board plus plastic pieces, a rep B, a repair board. Yeah, it's what can I say? I mean, it's very. This feels fantastic. The top is very pronounced. The lines themselves, urushi lacquer, very pronounced indeed. You really, yeah, they feel great. It's got a lot of scratches and stuff all over. I think this would be great for someone if they wanted to sand it up. And I noticed that there's a bit of movement in the legs, so you could put a little bit of paper in there and knock them in. I see that done a lot. I'll be pulling them out anyways. I'll number them so you know where and how to relocate them. But yeah, as I say, it's going to be real cheap. It's a beast of a thing, it really is. And yeah, I just sort of grabbed these El Cheapo things, just for something, just so you can have something to play with, sort of thing, you know. But I reckon if you can, you know, sand her up. Some artisan out there, some dude that likes wood, and lacquer her up on the sides. I reckon this could come up real U-Butte, as they say, as the Antipodeans say. Right, there you go. Beast of a thing, sits beautifully. Yes. As I say, it's a slight bit of movement in some of those legs, but you can deal with that. A few little nicks and bonks here and there, but for the price, I've got a price, so that's just ridiculous. It's not really worth doing, but alas, this is what I do. It's not just a business, it's a lifestyle. Right? Right, Jizzo? Yeah. 1700 right there. Okay. Right. Next. And then there were 7. I really like this one. This is one of my favorites. Old school man's board. Let's see what I've written down here. Old school, yeah, I've written that. Kayanaki, the type of wood. Rep B, repair board. Cracks, bonks, and plenty of stones in here. These are real deal wooden antique cases there, and these are old school. Not really old school, but stones there, really good. Now, let's have a look at this beast. Look at all these massive cracks and cracks and chisels in it. And a few nicks and bonks here and there too. Lovely playing surface. That feels great. Oh, what is this? A fetish? Now there's got some looseness in the legs there. You know, you guys out there will be rapt to have this thing and be playing with it. Yeah, look at the beautiful flow with the Kaya wood. This is cut from a serious spot of the tree from many a year ago. It's probably Meiji period, 1868, 12, something around that. Look at this. This is old school. Look at that. Look at these old school cracking in it. You know, it might be earlier. Yeah, it might be. Look at this. They've gone, right, we'll just cut this thing from this. My battery's showing it's going real low. I've got another one over there. This is a beauty. I'm calling this G-board number 7. New Year's Day 2022. That's a lot of info for me too. So yeah, get it. See, they've already put a bit of old school paper in there in there too, and to pack those in. So just repack those. That's a beauty. It is. It is. So most of these will go in one box. Size restrictions and all, and weight and blah blah blah. But they'll be alright. Just that big Sugi's got to go in too. It's just too big. So yeah, this is just cool. This is just, I would just leave it the way it is. Really, that's what I would do. Just chock in these legs and just invite your mates around. Tell them to bring the booze. There you go. Alright, and pop that back in right there. Okie dokie. Now I'll just go get another battery and we'll keep going. These are a few of my right, got that new battery in there. Should see how many rings are going on in this thing. I didn't take pictures of some of them over there also. We've got plenty of rings, and this is cut from a section of one of the favoured sections of the tree. This thing's awesome. This is Edo period, old school, huge cases. These are huge. I don't believe that these cases were the originals. Plenty of stones. They're stones. It's good. So some were shells, some were stones, and some I just chucked in that were just plastic bits for some other one. Now I'm calling this GB number 6, NYD 2022. New Year's Day. The day's going down. Yeah. Got this beast going. Now, look at this. These are old school style, these things here. Now, she's got nicks, she's got bonks. Let's see what I've written down for this one. Preparation, man. A lot goes into all this stuff. Edo Thin B. She's thin. With big W cases, wood cases. Kayano Ki. Kaya wood. And did I mention what wood was the last one was Kaya? Yeah, I'm sure I mentioned that. Now, beautiful flow of this thing. She's got nicks, she's got bonks, she's been played for centuries. This thing, yes, I reckon that this is you can see, but she's good. She's real good. Look at that. Yeah, you got a few scratches here and there, little nick there. Yeah, a little roughage there, but not so clean. But for its age, I mean, have a grizzle. Go buy some tissues down the convenience store. I mean, do a bonk there. That's just from the wood. That's a knot of the wood. You see, this is a beauty. I think it'll be best to take the legs out. I'll mark them for your positionings and all that. We'll see how it goes with the box protectors. That one's feeling really tight. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I reckon just for safety reasons. Edo, man. Yeah, 1603, 1868. Somewhere in there. I don't know if someone would want to... I don't know, I didn't call it a repair board, did I? Because, I don't know, people might just want to leave it the way it is. Yeah. People might be inspired. I don't see a bit of a gouge there. That's what that is. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's good. That's old school. And I've got another thin one up there that I reckon people could sort of travel with. So if you want to go to your mate's place with something you can travel with, I've got that one all set to go. This one you could, you know, due to its size and weight and all, but you're probably better off not even telling your mates you got this one. There you go. Alright, now, moving on. And then there were 5. Okay, I've got written down here, Thin Kaya travel bee, thin KNO key, KO wood, travel board. Right, so with pieces, let's see, nicks and bonks, got a few of those. Now this thing here, see that's probably the main nick there, it's a bit long there, a bit rough there too. But for its size and weight, it'd be a good thing you could pick that up and take it to your mate's place. Now I found these in my resources over there, and this here, I think these are, I presume that these were glass, but this is saying that kanji right there means ishi, means stone. So they might actually be stones. I figure because they're just packed in this thing, they'll probably just be old cheapos, but certainly sound good. Yeah. Shit, maybe I should, shizzle. Maybe I should bump up that price. It's ridiculously cheap. Oh, I won't change it. Alright, cheap. Now, yeah, it's just great. It sits really fantastic, and I'm calling this GB5, and that's New Year's Day 2022. Yeah, this would be a real good board. This is why I set it up with this, you see. So I figured this one here, you could throw it around and it wouldn't matter too much. Like that Edo period one I just showed, it's saying similar size. I'm saying not saying similar, and just that one's taller. The Edo one as well. I'm trying to say, trying to do things and think. I need to get some coffee and some food. The Edo one's taller. But anyways, yeah, this is nice and thin and easy to travel with, and you wouldn't have to, because it's so cheap, you wouldn't have to worry about banging it around like that. So yeah, that's good. There you go. All in one package and all that. So taking a long time, sea freight and all that shit. So, but alas, I'm gonna sell it crazy cheap. Yeah. Right. Oh god, I'm still going. I'm hungry, man. And I'm tired, and it's getting dark. I just need to harden up, don't I? And then there were 4. Right, so we're calling this GB4 NYD 2022. And yes, New Year's Day, codeboard number 4. Okay, now I believe this to be Icho. So you got Icho and Hinoki and Kaya, and otherwise known as Kiyakinoki. Icho is a well sought after. I'm gonna kick myself in the ass if this. I think it's Icho. I've seen Icho before, and for the price, I'm gonna kick myself in the ass for selling it too cheap. This is just ridiculous. Can't be stupid all your life, but you know, one day I might. Oh, anyways, little hairline cracking in there. A few little nicks and bonks. What I've got written down here? Few nicks and bonks. Let's see. Plastic cases. I have to write down that. Alright, wood, type of wood. Icho. Now what I've done is to hedge my bets a bit so I don't kick myself as much. I've chucked in these stones. These should be two. Now I've put them in these plastic cases that I found up there. They look good. They look like wood, but they're plastic. And I figure, because I'm probably going to kick myself in the ass. And yeah, we sold that way too cheap, but such as, like, look at the coloration is just gorgeous. It's got different types of colorations going on there. Yes, it's nice. I like that. A little bit of a scratchy watchy there. So yeah, there's scratches around it. Essentially, it's a real nice board. There's a lot of weight in it for its size. It's shit, that's a lot. Yeah, it's quite a bit of weight in that for its size sort of thing. Yes, a few dinky binks there too. Dinky binks, what's going on? I've been watching Puddin's Fab Shop too much. See little dinky binks there too. Sits beautifully. This is good, right? There's some dinky binks along there. But for the price I'm asking for, it shows how stupid I am. Oh, that's the way it is, baby. That's the way it is. Yep, maybe it's, I don't know, genetics. Right, and then there were 3. Okie dokie. Now, what do we have here? This is probably the best condition of this particular lot. I like the old stuff, to be honest. You want to go to some fancy pants shop? I've been to some fancy pants shops here, and they sell some things with, like, God, I've never seen money like that before. But anyways, never had money like that before. This is beautiful. This is really nice. And still, I generally sell it for much more. It's just I had to fork out. Oh God. I've been sending a lot of things and to a particular destination. I've been shelling out way too much. But anyways, so that's why I'm just going to sell a bunch of things cheap. Beautiful surface, very pronounced. The ruchy lacquer lines. Just gorgeous. That's where all that sort of powdery stuff comes out from the wood itself. And I was just having a look here. Oh, I'll just mention these nice wood cases, and I'm presuming that these are glass. So I went over there and I figured, alright, this is too good for the price, but they'll probably want something to play on, so play with. And so yeah, I chucked those in. They're real good cases there. And tool, yeah, might be a little tiny crack line or something. These, yeah, so I figured I'd chuck those in. They're sort of a present doll, really. Now let's have a look what we've got here. Oh God, this is good. Yeah, it sits beautiful. Here we are. This is Heisei Rokunen. Heisei started in 1989. 1995, we gave it 1 year for the first year of the Heisei. In 1994, Ichigatsu Jurokunen, so the 16th day of January of 1994. That's something or other. Right! Kanji. God. Now, this is a beauty. I don't recall as to whether I can get one box. I can send it in one box. That's good. It's going to be pretty heavy, this one. Yeah, this is a beauty. If you want something fancy pants for a good price, you know, you've got to wait a long time, obviously, but you know, my stuff's just good. Okay, this battery's starting to run a bit low, so I better move on a bit. Let's see, now this one's an old school Kayano Ki Go board. It's got some age in it. Now there's a bit of a bonk there, you can see. A few nicks and bonks here and there. Nice coloration going on. There's beautiful pronounced lines. Got plenty of old school stones there, wood cases, they're good. I'm calling this GB number 2 for 2020, and go with number 2. And you see how that line comes down like that. It's got aging in it. See how it's aged, and it's pretty darn good indeed, I reckon. Now I can send this with the one box. GB number 2. Yes. See them scratching in there. I reckon this might be nice for someone that wants to clean up a board, lacquer and all that. You decide. Got a lot of weight in it. Good. Right. Hopefully we'll be able to get that last one done. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there we go. A bit of roughage going on there. See? But essentially, I mean, it's got aging. I'll show you. Oh, yeah. I should have mentioned that. Here, I don't know if that's like the powdery stuff like that that's come out over the years and that's sort of flaked a bit. I don't know. don't know what's going on there, but yes, it's yeah, that feels like just sort of powdery stuff that's come out over the years from the, what do you call that, like that stuff. Yes, you can see the old school lines in there, so I reckon I hazard a guess that's what that is. Alright, I mean, that's good. If you want a real deal old school board, it's at a very good price. That would be a good one to go for. And they're good too. Okay, last but certainly not least, and then there was one. These are awesome. Let's just go with these for a second. Plenty of old school stones. These are wood cases. I'm worried about the battery right now. It's showing red line. Now I'm calling this GB number 1. Yeah, in New Year's Day 22. Now she's got cracking. She's got nicks. She's got bonks. She's awesome. You can see there's roughage over here. And back in the day, they would have had this piece of paper thing over here. Sometimes they'd put like old school newspapers and pictures and things with all this roughage in here. This is rad. This is another man's board. Yep, see all the cracking down here and cracking down there. Old school. Somewhere Edo period, maybe late Edo, something like that, due to these designs. This is a beauty. Yes, I would suggest it. Sits pretty good. Now, there is, I'm calling it a repair board because one of these legs is loose and it popped out. There you go. So a bit of paper or cardboard or something there will sort you out. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that just rad? Old school Kaya wood, and it's a beauty. Yes, I like this one. You can take your time with this one. Go for the others today, but all right. Now she's running at about 6 o'clock, and I'm yes, got dark at 5:30. Right. You know, I had better go before I freeze to death. That thing's going to run out. This battery's going to run out. There you go. And then there were none. Right. Interesting, this battery. You leave it off for 5 minutes and it kind of magically recharges a bit. It's like that. I felt like striking these a little bit more before I left. Yeah. She's not very warm. Not a soul in sight. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Too hard. I've got to get that straight. Lucky I didn't get a big one. Lucky actually the place is closed today, being New Year's Day. So because I was going to pick up a larger one. I only need just the slightest of taps. Alright, so as you can see, I put in a lot for this sort of stuff. But yeah, that's that. Alright, now I'm gonna head back and should be all good. See, no one seems to want the diarrhea art there, you know. Some dudes pay $500 million and a tax write-off for stuff like that. Yes, great people. Yes.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.